Sit, Rose. Look at this shit. That's a fucking... Babe, that's it. And I looked up in the moment that I knew it was gonna happen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay, so this is literally a UFO, guys. Emily and I were actually out walking the dogs right outside of our apartment. I mean, literally right outside of it. And wabam, looked up and this thing was whipping through the sky. And the reason why I know it's a UFO because it flew into a star system and disappeared. And there's an airplane, just so you know that it's not bullshit. This is another UFO that appeared in Mount Shasta. This actually happened on my birthday. It's freaking amazing, guys. This is such a powerful experience, guys. I was super stoked when I saw this. I was just like, wow, I knew that I was going to be able to see a UFO out there. I've heard a lot of stuff about Mount Shasta, and Mount Shasta is just, I mean, chock full of UFO activity, guys. If you haven't heard of the Lemurians, you should look them up, guys, because the Lemurians are deep in Mount Shasta. This was 29 Palms, dude. Oh my gosh. So 29 Palms is kind of like the mecca for UFO activity. It's between 29 Palms and Mount Shasta. I've spent most of my time in 29 Palms and Joshua Tree, that whole area. Guys, you'll see these UFOs in the sky just like this one right here. And it's literally, it looks like a star at first, and they chill as a star. Like they sit there for a while, and then they start to move and do irregular things in the sky. Sometimes they actually land on the mountain range. Like they'll just descend and come down to the mountain range. And you'll see in the next video that comes up, actually a couple that descended. So you'll see right here, I wrote that for you guys. There's nothing on these mountain ranges absolutely at all. And that's what's crazy about this. Emily and I went and explored that area after we saw this shit. And there's nothing. There's no access roads. There's nothing. And it's actually literally impossible to get to that area. It is completely inaccessible to the public. So to see this activity that's happening up there on this mountain range, and the fact that we saw a star come down, that's what that bright one is. That one was a star, and it came down and then appeared on the mountain and just started doing its own thing. I have no idea. Those other two, those things are freaking crazy, man. The green one and the freaking golden one. Those, I don't even know what those are. Those things came down as well, and then they just kind of like held space for everybody, actually. Almost like they were the guardians for the rest of them. And as you can tell, like, I almost feel like they were a little bit larger than the other ones, although the other ones are brighter. These ones stood a little bit taller. And you'll see once I get a little close up on them, they're pretty magnificent. But this one right here that I keep on getting this video of, actually was a star, and then it came out of the mountain, and as you can see, it just disappears out of nowhere. And those are the two that I was speaking about earlier. They almost feel like they're like sentinels, you know what I mean? Like they're protectors of whatever race, alien species this is. I've spoken to a psychic, and my psychic, Ruth, if you guys know her, she's a powerful communicator when it comes to the spirit, guys. She gets into the Akashic records, and she goes deep. And I was told that these are actually Palladians. If you guys are not familiar with the Palladians, guys, they are a species of aliens that exist in this plane of reality, and they are basically on the level of ascended masters. So they are on another level, and they work in light body ships, guys, similar to this one that we're seeing right here, actually. So this was a crazy UFO. Look at the lights that are coming off. And this is the colors that you're seeing in real life with your bare eyes. It's just insane. And this is out here in 29 Palms as well, guys. All of this happened on the same freaking night. And this is happening, and, you know, you're seeing regular planes and stuff like that. So that's what's trippy about this whole area. Everyone's just aware of this activity, and nobody's saying anything. It's the craziest thing. Go out there at 29 Palms, rent yourself a Airbnb, stay there for a night or two, and just experience it. See what you see. I'm telling you, look into the sky, and you'll see some interesting stuff. We stayed there, I mean, 5 to 6 times last year. Every time we were out there, we saw some crazy stuff. And even out here in Los Angeles, you'll see some interesting things. Look into the sky and observe it around 5 o'clock and then at 10 o'clock at night. Those are good times to see some activity, I promise.